I'm going to be revealing to you some Nigerian stocks, some Nigerian stocks that have delivered massive returns over the year. They have paid interest dividends over the years, and they have also increased in their share prices over the years. And most of them, they also have good outlook of good fundamentals of capital appreciation and capital growth over the years to come. So we're going to be looking at them really, because it's not always all about maybe US. Let's invest also in our Nigeria economy. So we're going to be looking at some of the stocks that will actually be able to deliver something to you. They've delivered over the years, and some of them will still be able to deliver over the years with the look of things, with their book value, and with all what we have seen in their fundamental and technical analysis. So let's go. Number one is Presco. Now, Presco is into agriculture. Anything that has to do with food, because man cannot do without food. This is like the largest in the pyramid of hierarchy of needs. The first thing is actually food. Man cannot do without food. Presco is majorly into palm oil production. And in the recent news that came out like yesterday, the metric ton of palm oil is going to move from like, as you're seeing on your screen, from like $900 to $1,200, because even palm oil is palm oil business is actually the most lucrative seasonal business in Nigeria. When you buy it around February, March, you sell it, you buy it cheap, and you now sell it in October around like 100% or 200% gain over what you have bought in March. Because people will always eat palm oil and all that. It's a very, this Presco has grown like very large. Their share prices right now is over 1,000, like 1,230, per share. And what did it start with? You can imagine the people that actually bought this Presco when Presco initially came out. So you need to look out for all this kind of investment that has the potential. There might even be a startup, invest in them, because there's no investment without risk. If you are saying, "Oh, I don't want my money to do this, I want my money to do that," let's invest. Invest in all these businesses. You never know where it's going and all that. So they've grown over 83% in the last 5 years, and they've grown over 3% in the last 5 years. Their dividend yield is over 3% and all that, because the last dividend they paid was 42 naira per share. That's massive. That's like one of the highest even in the industry. So Presco is the number one that can, one of the stocks in Nigeria that are doing so well and it's still likely to do. Number two is Guaranty Trust Bank. Recently, Guaranty Trust Bank is listed on the London Stock Exchange, the market, and the price has grown. Like the price is now like almost times two of what it used to be. Like it just flew. So the Guaranty Trust Bank is the first bank, as you're seeing on your screen, the first bank to actually cross the mark of 100 naira per share. This bank is going strong. Even if you still buy it at the price today, like today, there's still the potential that it's still going to grow, even like, don't quote me, I'm not a financial advisor, but there's still every guarantee that it will still go higher than even that amount and all that. Guaranty Trust Bank right now, as I'm making this video, is 101 naira per share, and that is over 70% year till date gain. The dividends yield is around 7.9%, and they've raised their dividends over 3 times in the last consecutive 3 years. So it's robust, it's growing, it's gaining new grounds. It has international presence now, so it has every reason for it to grow bigger and larger. And the next one I'm also seeing coming is also Access Bank. So Access Bank is also growing, its wings is growing. Now, Access Bank, for me, Access Bank still has the potential to also grow. And it's like maybe one of the cheapest banks with the cheapest share prices right now. But why it's attractive is that it's continued expansion. It's expanding all the time. It's strong financial. It's growing also globally and internationally. So it has the potential also for the price to just skyrocket, for the price to also get up and start running in the nearest future. So it's actually also an investment in which you should consider in your portfolio. You might not look at what it is right now. Just look at it that it has the potential from the 20 something percent, 22 naira in which it is right now, for it to move to a 40 naira, for it to move to a 60 naira, for it to move also to a 100 naira. So it's very cheap for you to buy right now. At least one GTB will buy like 5 access right now. So it's very cheap for you to buy right now. So it has the potential for also a very good move for your. The next one also we'll be dealing with also is Zenith Bank. Zenith Bank, the current share price right now is 76 naira per share, and the dividend yield is almost 7%, like 6.99%, and it's growing also. The performance, the gross earnings are surged to 86%. For the Zenith Bank is among the top tier banks in Nigeria and is growing strong. Is growing strong. It has a low payout ratio, which leaves room for future dividends, leaves room for increase and expansion and all that. So, Zenith Bank is also one of the banks, like one of the Fugas banks, in which you have to really think about investing in, for potential growth and all that. Investment that we need to consider also that, a very lucrative investment in Nigeria is also Okomu Oil Palm. And this organization based majorly in palm oil and rubber. I mean, palm oil and rubber is very lucrative. Right now, their share price is almost 8,000. Their share price is 930 naira per share. And and the dividend yield is 3.9. And you know that the higher the share price, the higher the dividend income you are going to be paid anyway. Because share price, your dividend income is a function of your share price and also the function of your dividend yield. So it's very strong. It's growing strong. It has strong profitability also. So Okomu Oil is something that you have to also look toward. And also we have also the UBA. It's also in the banking sector with dividend yield of almost 10%. It also has a high yield. It's going strong. And we're also talking about also better glass. We have a lot of all these shares. It's now for you to do your due diligence and see, okay, which one. Also MTN. MTN has a very strong subscription base, large, massive. MTN has gone from 200 and something in the recent few months to almost 400 right now. So we have so many of this in which you just wait, just look at the ones. First of all, think about the kind of investor you want to be. Do you want to invest for long term? Do you want to invest for short term? Do you want cash flow, consistent cash flow, or you are investing for capital gain? What kind of investor are you? Or you just want to pop into the market, just do some few trades and just fire in and fire out, just whatever you want to do. That will now inform the kind of investment you want to do. If you want to go for the ones that have maybe long term perspective of having a very long yield and all that. You can be looking at some of the banks and all that, and be looking at some of the agricultural sector and all that. So depending on the kind of investor you had, depending on the kind of investment you want to make, all these are just examples. They are not financial advices for you now to do your due diligence to see, okay, what way can I actually invest in all these things for me to generate also for me to generate wealth from the Nigerian stock economy. Thank you very much for listening to the video. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much.